Okay, so this is the homemade wood stove. I made it out of a slightly larger propane tank. I put the door on the end because I wanted plenty of surface area for the heat to rise from. It uses a 4-inch exhaust pipe right here, which I then tapped that into. Of course, it's blowing smoke in my face now. I took the hinge. I just used a regular welded hinge that I got from Tractor Supply and placed it on like a teepee or like a roof so that when it opens, the door opens away from the body of the stove. I welded a small lip around the edge and a latch mechanism there. Of course, it's hot. Just welded. I welded only 3 legs on it instead of 4 because it makes it easier for it to align, and it's very stable. It's not going anywhere. I did have to really gob the welding on right there because there was a little bit of a gap, and I used some 1/8 rod like only about 70 amps because I didn't want it to blow through, so I just kind of gobbed the welding on. So it's not the prettiest welding job you'll ever see. For the breathing hole, which I still haven't added a regulator to, I wanted it to be able to breathe, but breathe onto the whole length. So I took a piece of signpost with all the holes in it, and I welded that through. Well, unfortunately, it went a little crooked, but it still works great. So that's what it breathes through, is that piece of signpost. And of course, the latch right here is welded through the hole of the old valve at the top of the propane tank. And I welded a baffle on the inside here so that the flames don't go straight up the chimney. There is a sheet metal plate in there. And to get that welded in there, I had to cut all the way around so that I could do all the internal welding, and then I just welded it back up again. So here it is. It's burning all the paint off before I paint it. It's very hot and a little bit stinky, and it's melting all the snow down underneath it. But it seems to be a pretty good stove, and it'll work really well in my brother's workshop. He wanted a wood stove for his workshop, and I told him I'd make him one. So here it is. Kind of a simple welding job.